welcome to, I don't know what to call it, Second Life? One Life 2? One Life Part 2? The next chapter, I don't know. Does anybody have any cool name? Think about it, dwell on it. So this is the new space. It's been a long time coming. As you can see, it's a mess in here right now. A bunch of cool new floor. Check that out. I don't know if you guys, if you peel it back a little bit, you can see the cool, super cool pedal top that's on here. Ooh, very nice.
It's better than what we have now.
It's way cooler. It's like what they use at the games. No big deal. So you guys will all be competitive athletes.
A lot of Palooza.
It's pretty
really
serious flooring. So obviously there's a lot of floor set out. Obviously it's kind of a mess in here. There's no, we've got a lot of stuff to do, but we kind of wanted to paint a little picture of the vision of the space, a little bit about programs and stuff that we hope to utilize in the space. As you guys know, it's just kind of regular classes are kind of crammed, but this will allow us to not only make the classes not so crammed, but also let us do more things we're very excited about. So let's maybe start with just like a little bit of touring. Obviously this is the main room, this will be the main gym. Over here on this side, this is gonna be what we're envisioning, right? Everything can change, but what we're envisioning is this kind of becoming like the main class area. This, where you guys are standing, it's kind of a secondary. We can run two programs at once, whether it's CrossFit and weightlifting or CrossFit and boot camp or whatever. We will also have additionally stuff set up to where open gym or more likely private training can happen at the same time as a class, which we can't do right now, right? Obviously, if there's a class running, there's nothing else going on in our current gym. But in this case, we'll be able to lean into that a bit more and kind of get a bit more specific with you guys all as members. And we're really excited about that. I don't know if you guys noticed, if you guys want to take a little walk through, but in this super cool bay, we've got over here, we've got this big opening. Maybe you saw it on the way in, but check it out. We'll put down some flooring there initially. We might turf it in the future. We might put an outdoor rig out there, but we'll have some cool outdoor stuff that we'll be able to do. Or if you want to come do some back squats while class is running and you want to do it in the sun, you can totally do that. So that would be super cool. You can check that out. If you want to take your wall balls outside, where's Fernando at? Where's Nando at?
He already claimed the outside spot.
This is Nando's spot outside. If you want to check out over here, this big room right here, this is going to go away. It takes up a lot of space. We want this gone, so this will go in this first room here. I'm going to get into it a bit more, but this is going to turn into bathrooms. So if you may have noticed, there's one bathroom over here. That is, a little light on the bathroom needs for what we've got going on. It's also not permitted by the city, and we will be forced to build bathrooms before we can occupy. So they will be going here, right? So we'll have some bathrooms here. If you guys, I encourage you to walk through and check it out. But inside of here, there's two more offices. We'll probably end up combining them together to make a little, multi-purpose room that might have.
How many bathrooms we're gonna have?
Oh, I did not. We will have a bunch of bathrooms.
We're gonna have like 4 toilets. It's gonna be awesome. Compared to one toilet.
That one's not going anywhere, so there'll be 5 toilets in this place.
Maybe we'll do that. Maybe because that bathroom, there's no reason for us to tear it down. It's there already. So maybe we can use that as like a changing room. But then we'll have men and women's restrooms, stalls, and it'll be a nice setup.
Urinal for the boys.
Yeah. It will take more time, but I mean, we were going to plan on building bathrooms anyways, and so with the time that we're somewhat forced to take now, you'll have a nice setup. So.
Yeah, based on the conversation with the city, we were like, we would like to build more bathrooms eventually, and they're like, okay, cool, that's cool. Yeah. Let's look at it. Oh, you have to build bathrooms. Yeah, because of the square footage and the use and that kind of stuff. So we'll be doing that. Like I said, multi-purpose room, we kind of want to maybe explore doing like some Pilates or some yoga or something else. We could have a room that I encourage you guys to walk through. And of course, we'll have our front entrance area where we can do some other cool stuff, take consultations, have some products for sale, maybe food, that kind of stuff. And that's kind of the vision. One more thing, this cool little corner, we need a good place to put our kids, hang out while we're working out. Should be a good spot for it. We'll try to make it a good hangout spot for everybody. Maybe a couch, maybe TV, maybe coffee stand, drinking fountain, all that good stuff. So that's kind of the vision for the space. Anything you want to add? Anything you want to?
No, yeah, pretty much what Sean was saying with that spot, like the lobby that we have now at our spot, it's not really big, and we would want you guys to want to hang out afterwards and conversate and hang out and talk and stuff. And so, yeah, like Sean was saying, we're trying to keep that spot there so we can have that with the couch, the cubbies, the TV, and then the kids can hang out there, and it should work out well. We think it's going to work well. The window's there; it's really nice. So. Yeah, that'll be hopefully eventually the lobby is what we're kind of trying to look for it as. There will be a front office, so we'll have a front desk. Maybe someone will greet you when you come in, but most likely that roll-up door will be open and parking back there. So that'll probably be the high traffic spot where you come into the gym. But yeah, there's roll-up door, that back door, and then the front door. So you got 3 options to come in. Boom.
If you're wondering what this room is, that's the mechanical room. We don't get to go in there. It just takes up space.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah. Yeah. Bummer.
Yeah.
The other, Manny brought this up. Where are you at, Manny? Manny's like, can we hang out up top here? Yeah, so no, but maybe in the future, maybe we can fortify that and utilize it. Hans is like, wouldn't it be sick to like hang out up there? And yeah, it'd be cool.
I already have things drawn up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going up there, man.
We'll get up there. Yeah, maybe not day one, but it'll happen. Cool. Anything else to add?
No, I think that's it. One last thing. Kind of like what Sean was saying with the open gym setup. We want to try to provide more things for you guys, and so being able to take a class and then afterwards do some extra work. We do have the huge rig that we have at the gym. There's going to be a whole nother side to it. So the rig right now is attached to the wall. There is a whole additional side of the rig that we still have. So we're gonna get 5 more squat racks out of that. We're gonna get a lot more pull-up places to do gymnastics. But then additionally on that back wall there, I acquired another rig. So we'll be putting it up and it's really clean, it's really sleek, it's white. And we'll try to have that rig be designated as like an open gym rig. So it won't disturb the class is what we're trying to go for. Because at the end of the day, it's still a CrossFit gym where we want to run classes, but you should have the opportunity to do extra stuff on the side. So look forward to that. Open gym times will be probably really popular, and you guys can do the abs and ass class. We'll start some weightlifting. We'll have some weightlifting platforms. Raina's interested in coaching some more weightlifting stuff.
Yeah.
So you can look out for that. But yeah, definitely more open gym opportunities with a larger space.
Cool. Some of the timeline kind of stuff, because I hope I don't know, are you guys excited to get in here? Yeah, maybe a little bit excited. I'm excited, but we do have a bit of a timeline, right, that we're working through. Just to give you a little bit of backstory, I don't want to talk about it too much, but we first started talking to the owners of the space in November. And we've kind of turned over with them a bit on like, hey, what's going to work? Is it going to work? Do we have to get a CUP? They had somebody in here. It's out now. We started going through our conditional use permit. We have to do it with the city. And the city is basically telling us like, you got to there's a whole bunch of things you got to check off and get done before you can actually occupy and do all that stuff. So we're diligently working on that. That's taking up a good amount of time, working with architects and the city on making sure that everything's kosher and they can approve it and then we can occupy. The bathrooms is probably the biggest piece of that. There's a bunch of other things we got to change, like the doors have to have panic hardware and all this, there's all this boring stuff, right? So we're checking off all those boxes to get that all done so that we can get in here as soon as possible. After the permits go through for just occupying, we got to get permits for the bathrooms, we got to build the bathrooms, all that stuff. So we're targeting October 1st. Rain or shine is going to be our first day here. We're going to be out of the other spot. So everything ought to be done by that time. If I was more optimistic, maybe even a little bit before, but given how things go at the city, I'm a little pessimistic on that. So October 1st is kind of where we're aiming, and that's exciting. Relationship with the church is great. The church is the owner of the building. We've gotten to know them really well. They're really excited to have us. You can hear them having band practice right now. There's gonna be a little bit of noise exchange. We've already tested that out. We're all cool and in agreement on how that's gonna work out. And we're not gonna interfere with each other. That's very exciting. Trying to think if there's anything else I should brief you on.
If anybody wants to help to do anything at all, text me. Email me, text Sean, do something. Eventually moving all these mats. These mats are like 100 pounds each, so we'll eventually need help moving a bunch of those. I mean, I'll be in here anyways doing them, but yeah, if you want to do that, that'd be very helpful. I don't own a truck, so trucks help to get things from other people's houses.
We're doing a workout on moving day where everyone just picks up something from the gym and runs it over here.
Yeah, we are thinking like most likely on a Saturday and a Sunday, we'll probably ask you guys to maybe meet us at the gym, and we'll just fill up a bunch of cars and just make a bunch of trips over here. I'm assuming we can get it done in a Saturday, Sunday, probably even in a Saturday. But yeah, if you have any spare time, if you want to, the paint's almost done. If anybody knows anybody that is really good with paint, we want to put a big logo on the wall. So if you know somebody that is really good with painting, that'd be cool. But yeah, if you have any spare time, I mean, feel free just to text. And if there is something that I need help with, I'm not going to be scared to ask. It's a lot.
We're working too on a kind of a list of things to do, and that way you can look at it and be like, oh, I can do this, or whatever. Or I have somebody that I know can do it, or I can donate some time to this, or I can donate some funds to this, or something like that. That'll also be really helpful. A big thing. Well, before I move on, is there any other questions you guys have for Hans or myself?
Do you guys think you'll keep the schedule the same for times, for classes?
It'll stay pretty much the same. We'll probably start adding a couple of more things in, actually. Now that we have a bigger space, we can run two things at the same time. So like you can imagine doing a conditioning like rowing clinic where like we meet every Wednesday at 5:20, but there's also CrossFit going on. And since I write the programming, I can make sure that CrossFit's not using the rowers and the conditioning course is. So yeah, the pro or the schedule will stay the same. You'll probably even see more stuff on the schedule. Yeah.
No other questions? Sweet. Just want to work out. As far as other things that you can do to help, we are, and Pat's going to talk about this a bit more, but we want to do a fundraiser mainly because the bathrooms is going to be a really big chunk of change. We are working out some cool deals and stuff with the church on how it's going to work and how it's going to affect us, but there's going to be a lot of costs up front. We've already spent a lot up front. The flooring was pretty steep. We've got more equipment than we've had before. We've been able to capitalize Hans, Hans, to buy that equipment. Always reining him in. But we've done a really good job of kind of setting up for success and the things that we need. But there's still more. There's still more things that we need. And so one thing that Pat had a great idea and is going to host a fundraising event for us. So if you have something that you can donate for like an auction. We're going to do some sort of auction thing.
Yeah.
Pat, do you want to take it over from here and describe?
Well, first of all, I just want to thank Hans and Sean for the past 4 years?
It's 3.
3? Oh.
A little over 3, yeah.
Yeah, a little over
3.5 years. So can we just give them applause real quick? All right, I'll take this. All right, but thank you guys for doing this for us and making this happen. And I just talked to Sean for a while. Like they're putting a lot of money out of pocket for this, and for the expenses they have to do before they get the permits is a lot. So I suggested that we have a fundraiser. I do a lot of fundraisers for the wedding industry, and one that really worked out is like a silent auction. I did it last year. We did it for a coordinator's kid that had cancer, and we raised $25,000. So, if you guys have anything to donate that we could do a silent auction with, like I'm gonna donate like a photography session. I work with a lot of hotels. They'll donate like a overnight stay somewhere. And I work with some wineries too, and they can donate wines. If you guys know any services that you can provide, like any gift cards or anything, or if someone wants to wash their windows, or if someone has we'll have a silent auction. I have a friend that's going to donate tri-tip sandwiches, and then he'll sell them, and then the profits will go to us too, and then I'll have a friend that's going to DJ too. So if you guys have anything, we're planning for August, the second week of August, the weekend, and just have like a little gathering here. and have a little silent auction. People can go around and bid on stuff. You know, you could buy something cool for you, and all the profits will go towards renovations.
The bathroom.
The bathroom, which has to be done before we can open. So yeah, I'll send an email out to everyone, and if you guys know anyone, just ask. You know, ask local businesses that can provide like a gift card or something, or a service, or like a night stay, or like a wine, or a gift basket or something. You know, we'll just as many as you get. We'll have a little silent auction. People can go around and just like bid on prices, and the highest bid will win. And it'll be a cool little gathering too.
Yeah. Thanks, Patrick. I appreciate you doing that. That was really good. Well, and we're gonna One Life will put some stuff in there as well. We're with the new space and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna have some new packages, some like hybrid packages on membership, but also private training and some things kind of like that. Some cool combo stuff like that. So we just have a bit more that we can do. So we'll be in that as well. But the best, you know, one of the most effective things you guys can do right now is like just buy our services. If we can increase revenue, that is going to be really helpful. So if you want personal training, if you want do Zoe's Abs and Ass class, if you want to go to unlimited membership, like all that stuff is going to help the revenue and the cash flow and get us to be able to build this place out to be what we want it to be. So I think that's it.
Can we get a group picture first?
Thanks, guys. Yeah.